And one of the best plays ever written is Echoes of War by Honorable Cleophas Malala. As of last night, Cleophas Malala was arrested here in Nakuru. He's a playwright of this famous play. And I am here with our lawyer, Ken Echesa, who went to court. And the court lifted the orders, stopping the government from blocking this play from going on. So I'm here with a lawyer who has served the orders, and our children should be allowed to display their talent. They should be allowed to express themselves freely, because freedom of expression is guaranteed by our Constitution for every citizen, including every child born in Kenya. But here we are being blocked from accessing the play. We are right at the venue where the play is just starting now. The playwright was allowed to be here. And as we speak, because of his arrest last night, he was taken to Central Police Station. We have been there with the lawyer, and we are told he has been transferred from Central Police Station, Nakuru, to Eldam Maravin. He has been prevented to come and guide the children and enjoy the play that he himself wrote. But we are here as lawyers today to see why this government is so afraid of this play. A play that is telling the story of the Gen Zs of Kenya, of abductions and of bad governance, of corruption and bad leadership. What kind of government is this that can fear its own citizens? What government is this that can fear its own children displaying their talent, coming here to compete with others, and now they're being told they will not proceed? So we want to go in to ensure that the court orders are respected and Butere girls are allowed to compete with other students from different parts of the country.
What are your thoughts on watching that?
It is that we have a government in place that has done so many bad things that is afraid of the truth being told. The leader of this government is called William Ruto, and that was his name when he was sworn in. But nowadays he's called Kasongo. He's called Kaongo, because he has set in place a culture of lies. This is a country where truth is an endangered species. They do not want to be told the truth, that this government is corrupt, that is abducting its own children. Our children want to tell the story on the stage through a play called Echoes of War. Why are they being prevented? It is because it's a government that is afraid of its own shadow. That kind of a government is not worth being called a government. If you can be afraid of your own children, what kind of a government are you?
There were no decors, there was no sound system, the lighting in the room was poor, and the conditions therefore will not allow the girls to present the play. At 6:30, they were again asked to go to stage, but without any costume, without any decor, without any sound system. So, when they asked where they could get these decors, because their lorry was blocked from entering, they were told that their work was to present the play as they were and not to do any costuming. And in any work of art, the girls or the boys are allowed to dress as per the rules of the drama festivals, which requires costumes, which requires decors, which requires sound system. And constructively, the government can block Butere girls from performing by denying them these very essential things that are prerequisite for any performance. Someone asked the rights that have been violated. One, Butere girls has been discriminated. Why will they perform without the costumes when the rest of the schools are performing with costumes? Why will they go on stage at 6:15 when the rest of the schools go to stage at 8:30? Butere girls' right of expression, the children's right of expression, freedom of expression, thought, creativity has been violated. We have been in the Kenyan courts. The Kenyan courts have found that government had no legal basis to frustrate, to discriminate, to ban Butere girls from performing. We served those orders. The orders apparently have not been respected. What then will follow is that we are going to cite all the respondents, including the PS Ministry of Education, for contempt of court. We also have international remedies. We can go to international court because children's rights are not just a matter of national. concern. They are international. We have what we call the International Convention on the Rights of the Child. We have the African Charter on the Rights and Welfare of the Child, which charters bar governments from discriminating against their children, which charter protects the child's freedom of expression, freedom of thought, freedom of artistic expression